Am I live? I guess I should go onto Facebook and find out. Hold on. Oh, apparently I am. There I am. So I am live. This video is going to be about email marketing and how you can grow your list through free offers or through paid offers. So one of the things I want to talk about is, first of all, you can't just add anybody. Say you go to a networking event and you meet a lot of people and you collect business cards and they collect your business cards, and the next day all of a sudden you're on this email list that you didn't know about, that you never signed up for, and that's against the law. It's called the Can-Spam Act, and basically they're spamming you even though you know them and you met them, and you don't want to, you might be embarrassed to unsubscribe because you met them and you don't want to hurt their feelings, but they shouldn't have joined you in the first place. You don't want to be that person to put somebody in that position. So you don't want to just throw anybody onto your email list that you meet just because you collected a business card. All the big online marketers say that the money is in your list, in your email list. So you want to grow your list, but you want to grow it organically or through paid ways to do it, like Facebook ads or something like that. So we're going to talk first about free ways for you to grow your email list. And one of those ways is to make sure you have a free offer on your website. Give away something free on your website, like an infographic. I give away an infographic, some kind of list of 10 tips, the 3 steps to more productivity, 3 steps to breaking this mindset, 5 ways to do this, anything like that. People like lists. So an infographic that guides them through step by step how to do something. They'll use that, they'll consume that, especially if it's something quick and it provides a lot of value. It's not something you throw together in 5 minutes. It's something you take, a week or so to put together and make sure it gives a lot of value so they can see that you provide a lot of value. That way they get to know, like, and trust you. And that's what the whole point of all the content marketing is, so that the people that consume your content get to know you, like you, and trust you. Because if they do that, then they'll buy from you. So you want to have a free offer. But say you have an online program coming up, or a course, in-person course, or an online course, you can always host webinars that drive people to that course, to eventually purchase that course. So webinar. Or one of the things that one of my friends did recently is he ran a contest and he got some people he uses something called Drip, but they're like MailChimp or Aweber, and they gave away a free month of Drip, which they give to most people anyhow. But he approached them and said, this is going to happen. And I think they gave 2 months instead of just 1 month because he was doing this. So it's growing their list too. It provides value to them. So you can give away a bunch of things that don't cost you anything, or maybe 1 or 2 will, and then they're free for your subscribers, and that helps grow your email list. Those are just some ideas. So you should always have a sign up on your website, obviously. You should also have, on your Facebook business page, there's a sign up button now. That should be connected to your email marketing service so people can sign up there. So that's all ways to grow your list. At the end of every blog, you can click here and then send them to your sign up form. To click here to join my email list to get this and more right in your inbox. A lot of people use the term right in your inbox because that makes people are like, oh, good, I can just read it. I don't have to go somewhere. If you're interviewed on a podcast or a radio interview, Janet Vassell recently interviewed me at the end of the hour. I said, this is my website. You can sign up. I think I said you can sign up for, my list on there. So that's another way. The biz page, and then you can put if you want more tips, you should usually give more to your email list than you write on just your blog. Like the people that took the time to give you their email address, you want to provide them a little bit something extra. So that's why you can say, if you want these tips and more right in your inbox, join my list, sign up for my list. We talked about hosting a webinar, and then once you have all those things in place, if you really want to grow your list more rapidly, you can run into Facebook ads. You can do this yourself with a little bit of research. There's a whole bunch of people that talk about this. Rick Mulready comes to mind right away. Kim Garst talks about this. Social Media Examiner, and I'm sure Mary Smith talks about this. Those are all people to follow. They might have some free things on their website, or they might have like a really affordable course just to give you tips so that you could do this yourself, just to learn how to do it, so that when you do the ads, you're spending like $10 a day instead of $100 a day. I'm sure Jen Phillips April knows a ton about this, knows more than I do. I know enough to be dangerous, but I'm not an expert. So, and you can follow the big experts to learn that. But if you're going to run a Facebook ad, and if you're running a webinar for a course, you have something to drive them to. You can use it just to grow your list with your free offer on your website, but if you're running a course, you have something to drive them to. And they may or may not sign up for the course, but if they sign up for the webinar, then they're on your list and you can market to them afterwards. And the same, like if you run a contest, you're giving away free things, and that's just to build your list. People are like, oh, I'm getting all these free gifts. This person is great. They're giving away all this really neat free stuff. So that grows your list more rapidly. And you can, when you promote, like just even, one of the things I talk very fast, I'm sorry. So one of the things I skipped on the free, like when you're posting on social media, I'm assuming you're posting, a few times a week on the different social media channels. One of those times, just say, if you want these tips and more in your inbox, click here to sign up for my list. Another tip is there's a couple different URL shorteners that you can use. Bitly is one that's bit.ly, or Google has one which is goo.gl. If you use those, then you can go back into the stats. If you use those in your social media posts, you can go back into the stats and see how many people clicked on those and see, okay, these words are working to get people to sign up, these words aren't working. And you can just change the words, and that way you'll find out you might get more signups just because you changed the verbiage. And Jen would know a lot about that because she's a copywriter. But if you put that in your social media, and she's posting them right in there. So if you put that in your social media, like when you post on Twitter, when you post on LinkedIn, when you post on Facebook, ask people to sign up. And that's another way to grow your list. I have, I think, 800 or 900 friends on Facebook. Most of them are business, a few are personal, family and friends. So that's a lot of people that would see your post and might go sign up. If you're active in groups, like Dream Makers has a Promotion Tuesday, say, just post in there, click here to sign up for my list. This is what I'll offer you on that when you sign up. And you might get a few people. Those are all free ways. But then when you do, say you're not ready to host a webinar now, when you are ready to host a webinar, all these people are already on your list. They'll come to the webinar and they've been getting information from you for however long they've been subscribed, and they might purchase that, your online course or your online product. So I have to go look back on Facebook. That's all I have for today. So if you have any questions, contact me. My website is Denise Whiteley, which is Denise with a C, Denice, Whiteley, Whiteley. It's the color white, LEY.com. There's an infographic on my website about CRMs and email marketing systems and what the difference is. And it also gives you the verbiage to write in an email to ask people to sign up for your list. So, and if you have any questions, you can reach me on Facebook. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a great day.